What's going on, guys? It's Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So as you guys read in the title of today's video, I just wanted to do a quick little trading recap for you all. I know I did not upload a trading recap yesterday. I uploaded the top 3 ways to prepare for a stock market crash. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. I did get a lot of positive feedback from that video, but I figured today I make a trading recap for all you guys out there. And before I get into the topic of this video, my name is Stas and I make videos dealing with swing trading, day trading, long-term investing, and my personal philosophies and strategies when it comes down to investing and trading in the stock market. So if that's something that you're interested in, if you want to learn more about investing and trading and my philosophies and strategies, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And also follow my new Facebook page that I just launched about a week ago called Strive Smart Strategies. On this Facebook page, we're going to be talking about stock market, about investing, trading, long-term investing, short-term investing, as well as entrepreneurship, financial freedom, building wealth for yourself over the long term. And the whole goal of this page, guys, is to, work together as a community, network with each other, build relationships and push each other to the next level in order to grow, financially, mentally, get some motivation from all the different members in the group. So, if that's something that you're interested in, the link is down below in my description, as well as the first pinned comment in the comment section. And you could also come here to the Facebook search bar, type in Strive Smart Strategies, and we'll pop up right at the top. So, that's different ways that you can join this Facebook page. And I would love to have you guys in this Facebook page so we can further network with each other, get to know each other a little bit more. And, that's the whole entire goal of that page. But now that that's out of the way, let's talk about what I'm doing in terms of trading in the stock market. Like I said, I did not update you guys yesterday, but today I'm going to be doing a quick little update for you all, and I'm not going to be holding you guys too long today. Just talking about quickly the position that I added more to yesterday, which was Facebook. So Facebook, for those of you guys that have not been paying attention to the markets, Facebook obviously saw a huge drop in price, that big 20% drop due to the earnings report. And for those of you guys that are not familiar with my swing trading strategy, my strategy when it comes to short-term swing trading, I like to look for big, strong named companies that are uptrending in price over time, that are at big dip buy opportunities. And Facebook fit this particular criteria of my strategy perfectly. It's a strong company over time. It makes a ton of money, ton of profits, and we saw the stock go 20% downwards. And this just opened up a huge buying opportunity, in my opinion, for Facebook. And for those of you guys that were watching my videos in the past 1 to 2 weeks, you saw that I took an initial position in Facebook right at the support line at about $171. I only bought 4 shares. It was about a $670 to $700 position. I don't remember the exact dollar amount of that position, but it was 4 shares, right? And I bought here due to this being a strong support level. We see it bounced here once, twice, 3 times. So I bought here at about 171. And then what we noticed from here, guys, is that Facebook stock started to shoot up and started to uptrend in price. And we noticed that basically due to the break above the EMA line here, and now the break above this 50-day SMA indicator. And I was looking to get into add more money. I was looking to add more money into Facebook stock, but I was waiting for the right opportunity. And obviously, guys, we saw that Facebook stock, and for those of you guys that didn't see this, it shot up about $10 in a matter of 2 or 3 trading days. So we see here on Friday, August 3rd, 2018, Facebook stock was at $176 per share. And then once the market opened on Tuesday, it was at $188 per share. So I was expecting a little pullback in the stock, and I was very excited to see that Facebook stock covered $10 in the matter of 2 days, because that does show that there is some upwards momentum push for this stock, and that's a very good sign that more people are starting to buy the stock, and the stock is slowly starting to push back up in price, right? But I was still waiting for it to pull back a little bit due to the massive $10 growth, in just 2 trading days, guys. Once you see that, it's always good to just wait a little bit to see if there is a little pullback before you do add more money into the stock, right? And that's exactly what I ended up doing. We see it topped off here at 188 on Tuesday. And then we started to see a downtrend for most of the day, and I ended up adding more shares here at $184.30. I ended up adding 2 more shares, nothing crazy at all, just added another $360 to my position in Facebook. So now I'm in with about $1,000. But again, guys, for those of you guys that have not been watching my videos, I'm slowly adding more money into Facebook stock as it continues to push up in price. I'm not really looking to add huge chunks of money into this stock because me personally, I like adding very slowly into my swing trade positions. This way, it's easier for me to risk manage. And let's say it does go down a ton, I wouldn't lose as much money as I would have lost. Let's say if I bought like $2,000 worth of Facebook stock here and then it went down here, I would lose more money than I would have, just buying 2 to 3 shares, slowly adding, into my position. So that's what I did in terms of Facebook stock. And if we look back over to the 180 chart, just to show you guys, that 2-day period where Facebook popped up a ton, we see it right here, right? This is 8.3. It popped up a ton here, right? It was overextended, way overextended in terms of the EMA line. It was trading all the way up here, guys, and the EMA line was down here. And then what do we notice? It pulled back very nicely, and once I started noticing it getting closer to the EMA line, that is when I ended up, that's when I ended up buying 2 more shares in the stock. And now what we notice is that it's slowly starting to consolidate and bounce above that EMA line as we see a nice green candlestick forming right above the EMA line. And now we're seeing a little red candlestick, but that's pretty much due to, the market selling off a little bit. It's getting a little bit later in the day now, but, green day still for Facebook, up $1.63 today, up about 0.9%. So, this position, I'm very, very happy with Facebook stock. And let's say it does bounce on this EMA line again and start to push up even more, I'm going to add more money into this particular stock. And now to talk about another ETF that I shouted out in my video on Sunday, and this is ticker symbol UGAZ, UGAZ. This is a natural gas-based ETF. It's an inverse ETF with its inverse being DGAZ, ticker symbol DGAZ. It's not in my watch list right now. Actually, no, it is. DGAZ is downtrending in price, right? It's been downtrending in price ever since natural gas has recovered in its price. And that's pretty much why, I was looking at UGAZ on Sunday's video. And just to give you guys a quicker look at natural gas, and for those of you guys that don't know, natural gas is the commodity that UGAZ and DGAZ trade based upon, meaning that whenever natural gas is going up in price, UGAZ is going up in price. But whenever natural gas is going down in price, DGAZ is going up in price. So you guys who've been watching my videos, you saw that I swing traded DGAZ a lot during this time period right here, during the downtrending phase of natural gas. But as we saw the bottom here at about 270 for natural gas, we clearly see it started to push up here and it started to uptrend in price. We see 270 was a very solid support. It bounced there, bounced above the EMA, bounced above the 50-day SMA, and it started to uptrend from there. And then once we saw it bounce here, this clearly, as I draw for you guys from the trend line, it clearly was a higher low from this particular price point. And once it bounced here and shot above the 180 SMA, that gave me a full-fledged on confirmation that natural gas was uptrending in price, and I shifted over my focuses to UGAZ, again being the bull ETF, right? And what we were talking about in Sunday's video was that UGAZ was nearing an old support level, which was now a new resistance point at about $62. And we talked about how old support levels become new resistance points, meaning that whenever the candlesticks break below an old support level, in this case being about $62, that old support level becomes a new resistance level. And now that we notice that UGAZ actually broke above that old that old support level, now it becomes a new support level again, right? Now it becomes $62 is UGAZ's support level now. And let me just take out clear drawing set really quickly for you guys so I can draw it out very quickly for you guys. So now I'm just going to extend it a little bit further so you guys can see. Okay. So now, now UGAS is actually nearing the resistance point at about $70. So if you haven't yet invested, put money into UGAS, I personally would not touch UGAS right now due to it being extremely overbought. According to the RSI levels, and it's extremely overextended. As we can see, guys, there is no red candlestick in sight over the past 3 days. This means that UGAS, there is a potential for UGAS to pull back, maybe back to about $64, $63 and bounce on this EMA line, or start to downtrend from here. But I do think there's no signs of it downtrending in price, but I do expect a little pullback and possibly a bounce on the EMA from about $65. And we can make this assumption due to the RSI levels being completely overbought. We see it's at about 81 right now. And for those of you guys that do not know how this works, it's the Relative Strength Index. That's what it stands for, RSI. And, we see the thresholds here from 30 to 70. And pretty much whenever these lines are up close to 70 and even past 70, that means the ETF or the stock is completely overbought. More people are buying, pushing the stock up and up and up in price, and that means that might not be the best opportunity for you to get into that particular stock, right? We like to get into the stocks and ETFs when the RSI levels are showing more close to the oversold territory, because that means we could be getting a better deal for our money. And it's over time, we notice, as when the RSI levels are at its lower points, like here, it's proven over time that has been a better buying opportunity, right? Every time where it's gotten oversold, it's pulled back from there. Or excuse me, every time it's gotten overbought, like we notice here, we've experienced big pullbacks in the ETF, right? And now since it's extremely overbought, more overbought than it's been since here, right? And we saw the big pullback it took there. This does mean that, this ETF could pull back, right? And if it's at the 30 level, like I said, that means the stock or ETF is oversold. So that could be a better buying opportunity for the ETF. So again, this one's up about like 10% since I did call it out. So very, very nice gains on ticker symbol UGAZ. But now, I'm going to be looking more closely to DGAZ, although DGAZ has not yet shown any confirmation of consolidation or of an uptrend pattern or of a reversal. But, I'm going to be keeping my eyes on this one, right? Especially since the natural gas report is tomorrow. So I'm going to set an alert for you guys here, create an alert. And I want Thinkorswim to alert me when DGAZ is at or above $22.50. At or above $22.50. So, now that we see this chart, we do see that DGAZ is close to a support level, and we notice that it's very oversold in terms of the RSI. So, this one, it could end up being a good play to finish off this week. But again, we have to wait for the confirmation. We have to wait for some consolidation and a clear visible sign of a pushback up before we start trading DGAZ. So that's what I'm doing in terms of UGAZ and DGAZ, and that's a quick little overview of these two ETFs. So another one I wanted to talk about quickly was Micron, ticker symbol MU, and this one, guys, it's slowly starting to consolidate very nicely at about $52.50 to about $53. So over the past couple of weeks, guys, we've seen Micron get rejected by the 180 SMA, which indicates pretty much that Micron has been bearish over the past 2 to 3 weeks. If we're just judging, the price action over this time period right here, Micron has been pretty bearish, actually mostly just during this time period, right? We've been seeing it got rejected by the 180 SMA. It's been trending below the EMA here. It's been trending below the SMA. But what we notice over the past couple of trading days, if we can just pop over here to the 10-day, 30-minute real quick, what we notice is that it's slowly been starting to recover and slowly been starting to push back up closer to this 180-day SMA line with this clear support level I just drew here at about $52.50 up to about $53, right? That's a clear support level for Micron's stock. So what this could mean, guys, is that Micron, as it is getting closer to the EMA, as it is getting closer to pop up above the 50-day SMA, is that this stock could be recovering and looking to slowly start to push up, right? And it's actually at a higher high or excuse me, a higher low than it was right here at about $50 or $51 as we saw that huge pullback. So, signs are showing that Micron could slowly start to be recovering, and what I'm going to be waiting for is a pop above this 50-day SMA line before I try to add more money into my Micron position. And for those of you guys that don't know, let me just add a quick little alert. But for those of you guys that don't know, Micron's one of my long-term positions, and I've been slowly adding more money into Micron as it's been going down in price, right? I'm in at about like $58, $57 with my average position, but I am looking to continue to add into Micron if it does end up pushing up more in price, right? So I'm going to set an alert really quickly here for about $42.50 for Micron, right? And if it does pop up above there, and you can see, my alert is close to this 180-day SMA line, and that's a very key resistance point for Micron as it got rejected here at the 180 SMA. So if it's able to pop up above there, my opinion, it could shoot up to another higher high, right? And that's very important for Micron stock, and that's why I set an alert there for about $54.50. So another one I wanted to talk about was ticker symbol TSLA, Tesla, guys. This is the biggest stock right now in terms of news coverage, because we all saw yesterday how Elon Musk said he will take Tesla private if the stock is able to hit $420. So, due to this tweet that Elon Musk sent out, I'm going to be watching Tesla very closely to see, what the stock ends up doing in terms of, this particular tweet, right? How is the market going to react in terms of this tweet? I know a bunch of people have been messaging me. They're selling their Tesla shares. I've seen people buying Tesla shares at the range where it is now at about 370, hoping for it to go up to 420. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the description in terms of Tesla shares. Me personally, I'm not going to be buying Tesla stock unless I see some crazy downwards movement in the stock. Let's say it gets back to about 335, 345, 350, which honestly, guys, I doubt that that's going to happen now. There's absolutely no chance, in my opinion, that, that's going to happen due to the $420 tweet that Elon Musk set out. That pretty much just kills all the short sellers out there and puts the stock in bullish mode, right? I think that, since this tweet was sent out, Tesla stock is going to pop up to about 410 to 420, but again, I'm not really looking to trade it because there is a massive risk with this stock. So I really just wanted to know what you guys are going to be doing in terms of Tesla stock. Do you guys own Tesla stock? And, are you guys going to sell Tesla stock? Are you planning on buying Tesla stock? But, quick technical analysis on Tesla stock, like we do notice here, previous resistance points were at about 370. And again, once a previous resistance point gets broken above, it becomes a new support level. So what we notice with Tesla stock is that it's kind of been consolidating right at about 370 for most of the day today. It's been downtrending a little bit, but for the most part, it's been at about 370, which is that old resistance point. So are you guys treating this as a good buying opportunity for Tesla in hopes of it going to 420? Or do you think it's going to go down like maybe closer to the EMA, maybe closer to 350, 360? Let me know what you guys think. But me personally, guys, I'm going to set an alert for Tesla at about 360. Actually, I'll set an alert for 365. Create an alert. I want Thinkorswim to what's it called? Notify me at or below 365, because that is when I'm going to be focusing heavily on Tesla if it does end up pulling back to 365, 360, because I think that would be a good buying range for Tesla if this, 420 price point does end up getting hit, obviously, right? So 365, I'm setting an alert there, and there's a ton of hype behind Tesla stock now, guys. The market is tuned into the stock. There's a ton of attention on Elon Musk and Tesla, which is honestly why he wants to go private, right? He doesn't want to deal with all the nonsense of being a public company, always being scrutinized, always being in the news, always having a target on your back, pretty much, right? So that's why Tesla and Elon Musk, they want to go private. But, what do you think? What do you think? If, like I said, if it does get to the 360 range, I might consider taking a small position in Tesla with hopes of it getting to 420, because I really do believe in Tesla long term. I really, truly do believe in this company. But again, it's very, very, very risky. It's a big spec stock. They're not even making money, guys. They're not even making money. You got to think about that. Most of my long-term investments, I put money into stocks that are making profits, right? Facebook, Apple. I have a couple banking plays that I haven't really talked about on this channel. One of them being Bank of the Internet, BOFI, ticker symbol BOFI, Profit Machine, right? I invest in companies long-term that I see a ton of potential in, and I see profits coming from, right? Revenues being generated. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Links are all down below in my description. Make sure to do your own research when it comes down to investing and trading in the stock market. Do not buy or sell based off of my opinion. Do your own research, and this is the only way you're going to become a self-sufficient trader and investor over time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, found some value in it. Let's make some money today, guys. Peace!